Everybody, welcome to the Jeremy Show, where today we take a look at the LEGO Custom Scrap Train. Hello everybody, I'm Joel, and today I'll be showing you guys my scrap train that I recently built, and this one is really special to me because I love trains. That's why I collect all the train stuff that I do. But anyway, I'm going to start with the external detailing on this guy because there is actually a bit of internal detailing on the front and back. So let's go and start at the side right here. Actually, we're going to start at the front at the bottom, and we're going to take a look at the side slash bottom slash front. But anyway, starting at the front, we have this little plow which has a whole bunch of plates and things attached to it. And this is connected to the truck at the front, which has 6 wheels. So when it comes to wheel arrangement, I can't use steam engine terms as this doesn't have guiding wheels. So I'm just going to call this a 6-4 because it has 6 in the front, 4 in the back. And then the trucks in the front have this plow attached that have all this armoring and plates and stuff attached to it. And then at the back, this is just using the generic power functions thing because this is controlled by power functions, so you just have to reach in there. And then this does actually move under its own power, but I was being lazy and didn't replace the batteries before I built it, so I think I may have just turned it off. Yeah, so there you go. It does move under its own power, although the batteries are feeling quite down right now, so I can't run it or anything because I don't have any track out, and also it's feeling dead, so can't really do anything about that. And on the side here, as I said, this is looking quite boring, so I just added some things here that kind of overhang the rails, so it is actually quite confusing to put this thing on the rails because all these things kind of look like it would sit on like that, but nope, it is quite confusing to get it on the tracks so that it doesn't derail. Like you can see here, I messed everything up. But anyway, once it is on the tracks, it does look really cool going over curves, as you can see there, when everything moves and adjusts. But on the side, it's mainly just the panels, or like the little Lego plates that are connected to some pieces on the inside that hold them. And then the back side is actually built out of, bricks, and then there is actually some detailing in here that you can see inside this little hole, even though it doesn't really matter. But there is actually a Lego brick in there connected to one of the little modified 1x2 pieces so that it can stick in there, and it looks cool if you get at the directly right angle. Otherwise it doesn't really matter. And then you just got some more detailing off to the side. Got a little cabinet here, which that I did not add. That's just been in there for like a year or something, I don't know. But there's the side, nothing too extremely special over here. And then at the front, we're going to start moving up to the top. This is the little gated sort of armored window, which there is actually a window in there in case you couldn't see, because it is quite dark right now. But you take this off, well, you're not actually supposed to take it off, but it's just kind of slipped on there, just hanging. And then when you take it off, you can better see the window right there. And then that just slips back on and just kind of rests there. And then moving back, we have another one of those graded pieces just attached by some modified 1x2 angle pieces. And then on the top or above the battery boxes, you can see it's resting in here, which is why I haven't replaced the batteries because it is quite hard to get in there. But I took the sort of exhaust design with the wheel rims again, like I did on Scrap Farmer, and I took it and did it here, only so not in yellow, I did it in gray. And then up here you got some satellite dishes. You got a big one and then also a little small one, although this one is just a little control stick with a little dish sitting on top, so this does fall off along with this graded window on the front. A couple things are just kind of resting on here. So there's the overview of the top, and then, well, of course, you just have your slopes and your lights everywhere like my builds usually do. But now going to look at the other side briefly. Nothing too special here, although I did use some different plates here, which, nothing's going on the track. But I did use some different plates here, and then this is where the door is to get into the inside, which I'll show in just a second. But you do still have that little vent in here, which hopefully you guys can kind of see that. And then you do have some windows over here, as well as on the back. You have some windows, so you can actually put a figure in there as well. And then here's your little tail lights, which I know engines and trains don't have tail lights usually, but just added it for detail. And of course, this is supposed to be the scrap realm, so the rules of trains are probably different now. But anyway, to get into the inside of the back, you just slip your finger inside here, and then you just have to push up on here, and you can take this whole entire roof paneling off with the 2 satellite dishes, and then you can get inside here to put one figure in there. although I actually haven't tried it, so I don't know if you can still put a figure in here, but I could put a figure in here before I added these little slope pieces, so hopefully you can. I don't know if I can, but if I can, lots of cans. But in the next Train Mania video, I might have like one of my friends sig figs sitting in there, and I'll do like a little shot where you can see just the figure saying hi or something like that. And then to put the roof back on, you just have to kind of rest it in the right spot and just push down. And you actually don't have to be really careful with this. You can put quite a bit of force on here without it breaking. Because I have this weird thing that I do while I'm building. I'll push on things until they break to see when they break. And then I get mad at myself for doing it because, well, then my build's broken. But anyway, to get into the front, or how you usually get into the front, is just open this door. But that's not exciting, you can't see anything. So I'm going to just take some things off here on the top, like this guy. Just going to kind of, well, take that off. And I really want to be careful because this thing is really fragile and it's easy to break everything. So there we go, got that little thing off, and you can see how it's held up right there. It just kind of sits there with these little bracket pieces. And then there's the little window that you can see, and if I get the light on the inside, you can see that there's a couple control sticks, a little red light, and then in here is all of your wiring. So you've got your battery box, your IR receiver, and then your motor is down here. And then, well, yeah, your door just kind of closes like that and fits into place. And then everything, if I do it correctly and be, you know, gentle, unlike I usually am, I will be able to get all of these things back on without destroying it. So just slip those on, and then slip that, and that. And then now that we've put all that stuff back on, it looks like a really cool armored train again. Although, I don't know if it really looks cool to all of you guys. Some of you might just think this thing looks like a pile of crud. I don't know, but hopefully you guys think it looks cool. And if you do, please like the video. And if you guys enjoyed the video,